got? Ain't nothing no more. Yeah. Ice. Ice fucking. Cole, what's going on, partner? How you doing, man? So you have, huh? I haven't. I've only seen the snake after it shed its skin. I've never seen witnessed it, the shedding taking place. I was being metaphorical. I was being a bit sarcastic. It wasn't being literal. But all the same, it works. How you doing today, man? Yeah, I was gonna stop in the other day when you had you brought the word thing back. But I didn't have time. I wanted to though. I like that game. Growing up, my favorite TV game was Wheel of Fortune. I was the member in my family who would always solve the puzzle first. You figured it was a trick question. Yeah, you're smart. And you don't in particularly know me, but what you know of me, I'm pretty sure you give me the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, see, I'm just waking up. Alright? Good morning. I work at night, so this is my first blunt of the day at 6:40. That's why I became Graveyard. Some people know me as Graveyard, Blunt Mover, Terminator. But that's why I dubbed my channel name The Graveyard, because I'm always up all night. Graveyard shift and all that. I guess I'll give you a word or two of what I'm on. You were never that much invested, so it's all good. But as of recent, I'm seeing people that turn me into the graveyard shift. I'm seeing YouTube turn me into the graveyard shift. Yeah, I'm seeing people that I thought I once knew. You never really know somebody, but and now I see people standing. I'm not gonna throw any names. I'm not even gonna bring up any topics. I see people standing for Exhibit A. At one point in time, I knew them. They were standing for Exhibit A. Hey, Exhibit A is the way. And now I see them putting together Exhibit C, which is completely different. Thank you. Say hi to my beautiful lady before she runs out. Say hi, say hi. See, she's got a nice, elegant evening dress on. I see people, basically in short, changing. And not for the better, changing for the worse. So I've come to make some light about that, shed some light on that. But not me though. That's why I've come to shed light. Not me though. I've been here since 2013. My channel goes all the way back to 2007 or 6. And I have yet, Y-E-T in all caps, with some exclamation points behind it, to flip-flop, as the terminology goes, two of which I brought about as well. I didn't bring about the ultimate definition of flip-flopping, but to our community, our peers, from Playroom to today, I brought that about. Yo, man, some flip-flopping motherfuckers out here. I don't wear flip-flops. And I noticed you're pretty observant. Well, I noticed you're on. I noticed you contribute a lot. So you would have to notice. If you told me you didn't notice, then that's because you chose not to notice. And some people choose not to notice. They want to overlook the flip-floppery for, what's the fill in the blank? Clout. Views. I think that's it. There's not even a third. Motherfuckers will change their stance. Hey, I'm not about, example, hey, I'm not about trolling. I'm not about trolling here. We're not about trolling here. Cole, you can't troll here. If you got a problem with somebody here, hash it out somewhere else because we don't accept trolling here. And then next week, oh no, you come in, I'm doing all the trolling. Everybody's trolling. But just last week I said we weren't going to do this. That's flip-flopping. Exactly, clout and views. Now can you understand, right now, in this very moment, do you understand? I hope you do, I swear you. I swear, bro. I'm cool with fucking everybody that's cool. Right? Doesn't matter the fucking age, doesn't matter the culture, doesn't matter the complexion, doesn't matter the sex. I'm kind of laid back on the LGBTQ community. I don't. It's the word I'm looking for. I don't do for them, man. I'm not here for them. So, no war started, but, you would have had to notice. You would have had to notice that people, it's okay for this, but it's not okay for that. And then on a different day, oh, it's okay for this, and it's okay for that too. I don't fuck with that shit. In real life, fuck the internet. Don't ever tell me, hey, Term, I'm gonna shoot you $500 tomorrow, man. All right. Tomorrow comes by, you don't shoot the 500. You don't have a valid excuse as to why you didn't shoot it either. And then time moves on, and here we are a month later, and I still don't have 5 cents from you. But you said you were going to give up 500. And you got it. You got it. You won the award. You won that round right there. Yes, clout and views. I've been on this side of it and watched it progress, watched it grow, watched it come about way back from the days of Playroom. A lot of us used to get hundreds, a lot of views, a lot of people coming in to check us. And then people started feeling away. Hey, you got more people coming to see you than me. Or, there was a lot of that. A lot of people used to come to me, and I didn't really realize it at first. Like, I thought, they were just being cool. I didn't realize that they were being envious and malicious in their ways of moving. There you go. That's the fucking ticket. That's the language we know around here. I am your newly appointed professor on the matter. I have a master's degree. That's no cap. I mean, it's not given to me by anyone. It's self-appointed. But I have a master's degree in all of what we're talking about. Yes, the piggyback friends. They'll get off your back when your clout and your views fall, or somebody within your circle has more. So, it's time to move on now. We got to get on their back and ride with them. Just so that their name and presence, even though they're not a streamer, gets felt and, publicized and moved around and known. And that's cool. I'm all about everybody promoting themselves and what have you. D-riders, that's why you heard me say it so much. I also, yet again, another terminology I brought to this community. Oh man, you a D-rider, bro. That's my girl's job. And she does quite a good job. I'm not looking for any, new applicants. The position's not even open. Get off my dick. Quick to call a motherfucker gay. That's how I fall in bad with the LGBT community. Whatever. I'm from the old school. But that's what I wanted to say to you. Nothing of what's been said. This. And that's good to know. I didn't know that about you, sir. I did not know that about you. I didn't do much. I came around and I see that you were a budding, inspiring streamer. And I know what comes with that. You gotta get your name out there. I know what you gotta do. I know. I've been here for fucking ever. And so, that was my thing with you initially. I don't know if you caught it. I sent it and I didn't go hard, but I was like, yo, hey, whoa, we need to have a conversation. You can't come in here and hit me with a, hey, Term. And I'd be like, hey, Cole, what's going on, man? How you doing today? What's up with you? And there'd be no response. So that shows me you just came through to get the salute from me, get the hey. I mean, we can't have a conversation, and I don't want to focus on you. It was hundreds before I realized that this is what's going on. And I see new streamers going through it all the time. I was surprised. I came to your live and I didn't notice anybody else, and that's a good thing. You got your own crowd. But to and through the mutual streamer that you and I know and were met under the umbrella of their life that we met under. I'm a traveler too. Just got to know how to travel. They doing all the flip-flopping. They are partially part of the reason to my title. You ever watch a shake's netted skin? And it's fucking sad, sorry, and fucking pathetic to have known someone for 8-9 years and see them fall to that. I'm sure you pay attention, you're a traveler. You notice you ain't seen me. You ain't seen me around, but you see me around. Neither do I. And I especially don't like it when I'm used for it. When my topic, my matter in life, my content becomes your content, motherfucker, we got a problem, especially since you didn't ask me to use my content. You just hijacked it from somewhere else because you had heard about, but remember, we boys, we cool and shit. But you gonna go ahead and use my content to get yourself 1.3 fucking K views. That might weigh heavy on our friendship. So now, with enough time to have a baby, 9 months later, I see. I haven't been watching with a magnifying glass. I haven't been passing. I haven't been lurking. I stopped by. I'm a traveler. And every time I stop by, I see why I'm no longer, why I cannot, why I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. No. No. Only after I've spoken to you about it behind scenes. I'm not gonna ask you in front of a fucking audience and put pressure on you like that. But after I've spoken to you behind scenes, and I want to empower you. So I'm going to talk about you today on my live in draw of support. I'm not going to push you down further in the fucking dirt. I'm not going to get my hands dirty playing with the dirt. See, I can't smile in your face and then pull a knife out all along. I'm not that good. I am not that good at all. I'll have the knife out right up front. Motherfucker, I want to cut you. I'm not going to get in all close and stab you in the back. I'm not going to smile in your face to get in close enough so that I can, embrace you. Just sink that in your pancreas. Nah, I'm a lot more forward. I'm a lot more out front. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Oh my God. You're traveling up or down a road that I feel I made in a way that was made off of me. It's a very rough road. It's a very rough road. See, you gotta flip it. Everything's about perception. So what you gotta do is just see your greatness being celebrated. Huh? You know you came up with that idea, whatever the fuck the idea was. And now, just so happens, that the people that were in your immediate circle, or maybe not even immediate, within your vicinity, they're doing it too. And they've parted ways with you because they got what they needed. You were nothing more than a stepping stone, sir. Oh, I've been a stepping stone before. But I like to do the Scooby-Doo thing. When they walking up the steps and the steps just turn into a straight line and they go skiing back down to the bottom. You ain't got a stepping stone on me. Everyone is doing it. The year was probably 2016. Guaranteed 16. It's when we all came to motherfucking YouTube. Little bro, there you go. Hey, yo. Have you ever seen a snake shed its skin? Have you ever watched the beauty of them? You know what I mean? It can get bumpy at times, but I got good shocks on my ride. Fucking Baja off-road. Big chunks of rocks flying. Is this the road? Yes. This the way with the dude in the passenger seat. Left, 40 mile per hour, right turn coming up. You just driving and listening to the navigation. Oh, this way? Okay. Yeah, it's that kind of rough of a road. It's still a road though. But those that try to be smooth and fast with it, their Lamborghinis don't make it down them roads. They can't. They get stuck. It's physics. You at the dispensary? Well, all right. Yeah. Get something. Get something. I know you can't talk too much, so if you disappear, because I know it's illegal. Don't get caught. Don't fuck up your dispensary privileges and shit. So I'll hold you down. This blunt will probably be finishing by the time you got yours. Grab a nice hybrid. Yella, prime example. I was just telling them last night, hey man, we haven't even known each other for a year. But tell me, and have you not seen everything I've said to you come to fruition, be true? They no names. They dubbed me as a liar, as a manipulator, as a two-faced person. What else we got? As a it's the opposite of a hustler. Fucking as a scam artist. They dubbed me. They pushed me as a scam artist to him. And I wouldn't have known a damn thing if I didn't take interest in being cool. Because that's all I ever got to do. I don't have to snake you. All I got to do is be cool. And when I'm cool, and then you show me you're cool, oh, then we cool. For the time being, for sure. Until further notice. I'm always cool. When people that aren't always cool try to be cool, it shows so fucking hard to a person that's always cool. We see it right away. I'm not colorblind. But Cole I've started this convo with, and it was going to be the topic of convo anyway, really, in a while, about way of directions with this shit. But all that happened to all of us. This isn't a violin section of, oh, they did me wrong. No, not even remotely a little bit. Not even close. No, more so, what was it all for? An analyzation, a summarization of what was it all for. Do you see this shit going on? Right? So why did the snake shed its skin? Cole, you said you had a couple snakes. Why do they shed their skin? Like, why don't they just keep their regular skin? Like, what's up with that? Is it all worn out? Is it like, if they don't shed it, that skin, they're gonna die? Like, what, you know what I mean? What's the official reason as to why snakes shed their skin? Thanks for the mention. I just want to know what kind of flower that was. I mean, I could go about not saying nothing. And it's funny. Many of the things I say to you, I could say to them. But the bridge burned. The bridge burned, bruh. And motherfuckers use nuclear devices and shit, man. There's no, you know what I mean? The metal, it's been reduced to fucking sludge. Huh? There's nothing to be built out of. There's no form anymore. There's no building blocks. See, I rock with you and others, and others that I've been rocking with, because we don't fuck around with the building blocks. We leave the building blocks as they are. Cornerstone shit is, nah, we truly cool, yeah. We might have a fucked up situation before us. Let's see this shit through. Somebody that's quick to jump out of the boat with the first splash of a wave. You know, the boat just went like this. Oh shit, we lost half our participants. Fence riders. I always say, be careful when trying to fucking walk that tight line, as there is no safety net around here. You're not gonna spring back up a couple times in the air after you fall off that fucking tight wire you've been trying to walk. Nah, you're gonna fall and plummet to your death. So make sure you do the perfect fucking balancing act up there. I don't fuck around with the fences, man. And from time to time, if I do, I make sure they electrified. Your ass want to get up on the fence, you're gonna find it to be shocking. To hide their true character. They literally shed to grow. Okay, okay. Well, that doesn't really work on what I was trying to go with, and that's not what I expected either. I thought maybe their skin was like trapping them or something, and it was getting too toxic for them, so they needed to leave it or something. But that's cool for the snakes, real snakes. Human snakes, no, it's a different shedding. No fences trying to be mended either. To hide their true character. As they get bigger, they need new skin because reptiles don't have elastic in their skin like humans. Be right back. Going in the store. Okay. Better to have 2 loyal folks than 200 fakes. I live that reality now. See, before, I'll admit it, I didn't mind the fakes. I knew people were fake. I knew people were being fake, but it didn't bother me. But as time went on and I built relations with people, then it set the stage for having some effect. Became a turning point within my lives that I was like, okay, we're just gonna focus on the fake. Hey, guess who I found out to be fake? So-and-so, 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 so-and-so. So then, that was like, okay. Is there anybody real around this motherfucker? And there is. But they are few. Few and rare. Believe that. We out here mining for uranium. It's hard to find. I was gonna use another material, but no. And that is the hard truth that every, at least, streamer needs to know. The dangers between me and you going to war, Cole, let's call that the usual. Let's put percents on it. Let's say it's 50. 50%. Damage rate. The possibilities of you and me going to war with commenters, people that don't show themselves, have an avatar pic or not, you've never seen them in your fucking life, but you see them. We see them every day. Hey, there goes so-and-so. It's Joe. Joe, what's going on? How we doing today, Joe? The possibilities of shit fucking up, the percentage of shit fucking up with them, you can put that at a 150. See, me and you, we can see each other. So you know. I know what to expect. I see you. At least I think I know what to expect. Same goes for you. That's a two-way street. Somebody I never seen, not so much. Not really. And then for what's seen, it was their comment, their involvement. It's so funny, man. As live streamers, we face two sides of wars. But we're the ones that appear, and I mean this literally, we appear to be cool. It's not that we appear to be cool, but we're not. No, no, we appear, we show up. Yep, I hit the live, boom, some cool shit. I ain't mentioned one person's name. I ain't said nothing about nobody. I'm talking about matters of life that are experienced by streamers. This is a streamer conversation kind of shit. But even those out that don't can also adhere and have involvement. Yeah, man, I know what you guys are talking about. I've always felt this way or something or da da dee. And see, I've never done that. Anybody I text to has seen me. I think 9 out of fucking 10. Like an avatar looking at an event team. You got me on that one. Looking for an event team. Like an avatar. Okay, the movie. Right. Looking for Zion. Joe Blow already hates you. He's just waiting to attack. There are so many of those, causes me to break sweat sometimes. Right. I've ran into a couple of those. Again, with the on rare occasion, we end up in a friendship. That happened with somebody, they're no longer here, may they rest in peace. But he told me from door, hey man, you know, I never liked you. I'm sorry, excuse me. What did I do? Why? I mean, I get that. Okay, thanks for your honesty. I appreciate the hell out of it. Why? I don't know. And the motherfucker ain't want to tell me, or they really didn't have any fucking answer to it. There is option 3, you know, they didn't want to tell him. Well, I don't really like your kind or whatever, but it wasn't even that. And but he was from my sector. My people them. So it wasn't I don't want to say it wasn't a racist thing, because there's racism on all sorts of levels, even within my own sector. But it was just a wild truth learning moment, like for real, that I was completely oblivious to in a way. That someone who doesn't like you will hang around you. Again, I'm old school. I can't do that. I don't do that. I don't like you. I do everything to not be around you. I make, he gonna be there? Yeah, I take a rain check on that. I'll show up when he ain't there. Because I don't want to, offset the vibe and everything's going to get focused on us, because I can't stand being around that motherfucker. That's my attitude. So there's no tipping through the fucking tulips and shit. No. And by the way, if I don't like you, oh man, what the hell did you do? Because let's not forget, I'm cool. You're not? You're trying to be? Oh, okay, I can work with you. But I'm cool. I am. Yeah. You can call me a lot of things. Don't call me late for dinner. I'm cool. Aside from your common everyday, oh, I'm tough, I'm this, I'm real, I'm that, I'm him, I'm cool. And when we dissect cool, we find a lot of shit. My bad. This is stuff I let others figure out for themselves. I've been doing that for far too long. I help them grow and get an audience. They gotta learn these big boy facts. Laugh my ass off. I never like you. Well, why? I don't even know why. I've just been programmed to come and let you know that I didn't always like you. Right. Cool. Okay. You know, not everybody's cup of tea or coffee. Whatever. Yeah, but can you know, now that we're sharing and shit, can you take it one step further and tell me why? What is it about me? What did I do? Because I'm over here thinking I'm cool. Is that it? You don't like cool motherfuckers? Is that it? Is that it? Because you know there's a group of people that are referred to as uncool. Ain't that some shit when some of the uncools still find you cool? Because they can see that you used to be uncool too. But, yeah, we as streamers get caught up in all that shit. You know, you think you're just gonna put up some positive effort. And I like what you said there. See, I didn't say anything because I'm thinking about how I've had that effect. I've never necessarily went out of my, but I did. I inadvertently went out of my way to help commenters become streamers. Streamers stream. I was all about anti-trolls. That's what we preach, that's what we teach, that's what we promote. Anti-trolling. And if you were a troll, then you could not be cool with us. That's where we drew the line. Segregation. Cool only, non-cool over there, with a tall glass of shut the fuck up in their hands. Yeah, see, that's how things were ran around here. That's how I got to where I am today. Most hated, most loved, most every goddamn thing. But so I didn't realize, because I didn't focus on any one friend or streamer in particular to help them with their efforts. I did that once, that ended horribly. That was the one person that everybody just knew and thought that we were the best of friends. I knew all along. And with the Marge and shit, Marge Simpson. I don't know. But, we live, we learn. I just think it's stupid. I really do. For a bunch of adults to have access to something like the internet, and a bunch of adults have always been complaining collectively, I don't care where you go, to which culture, always complaining about the government holding us down and how we need to unify. But here we are given a tool to which we could do so, but we don't. No, that's not what we do. On an overall, I mean, there are those that do, but on an overall, if we were all being tested here, yeah, that's a failing grade of 45. You got to do better. More study is needed. Now the trolls are starting channels to talk crap. Right. Oh, you've given me enough reason to start a channel just to talk about you. I've seen that happen with a so-called friend. Oh, I want to yell out their name and ask them where they at now. Buddy was a fucking commenter. Buddy was a commenter. Buddy would stream, never show his face. I had a talking with him. Hey, man, listen, this shit, you can do it. You too. He started to do it only off the back of talking about me, though. I was like, no, this isn't how you start your fucking streaming career, bro. Oh, we don't talk much anymore. I haven't seen him in a good 90 days. But I've known him for 6 years. Man just got into streaming last year before last. And now, oh shit, boy, he the YouTube specialist. What you gotta do is get this, and then you can go over here and do this. You definitely need to get that done. And then, so once you have that acquired, he's that guy now. Like, oh shit. Man, did you see the rapid fucking evolution on that one? Felt like I planted a seed of sort. So I can relate to what you're saying. People be smiling in your face, but really hating in their own circles. Oh, I call that the VIP section. That's the VIP section for me. Oh, when you already smiled in my face, just like the song from way back when. I mean, they didn't come up with it from nothing. They smile in your face, yeah. All the time they want to take your place, right? And they smile in your face, and then they go off into another circle, or their own circle, if you will, something else. And you get to, pull up in the VIP section, never lurking, just checking things out. Because lurking is when you're obsessed, when you're still subscribed, and every time that person goes live, you're there, and you've just got to understand where you and this person went wrong, when you should know all along, especially with me, because I'm cool. But anyway, go over and see some of those smiling faces smiling in other faces, but hating at the same time. Let my name get brought up. We got an hour's worth of content and conversation. I don't know nothing. I don't know about any of this stuff. I mean, I can't do. I can do it. The new way to do these things is like this, right? Yeah. I'll stand up and tell a whole nother new audience about how to do the damn thing. Like, hold on, you didn't even graduate yet, bruh. And people don't like being called out. But that's something I don't give a shit about to this day. If you're wrong, if I feel you're in violation of one of these fake routes of streaming or of being, hey, then, I'll let you know. Don't forget the matter, the very important matter. That is my fucking fill in the blank rule. I swear, you don't want to be called out. Cool. Don't do no fake shit. That's all. That's it. It's that simple. Can you do that? I've found people trying to do that for years. Like no one person met them way back when, only to find out recently, holy shit. Man, you was good at that shit, huh? But I got you. Because the fake shit always comes to light. It's just a matter of time. That is so true. Certain things, their energy, the stories, the vibes ain't matching up. What's going on? I don't seem to be so cool anymore. I'm detecting fakeness. Hold on, let me put up the fake detectors. Oh shit! Why wasn't I alerted about this before? Uh, and the depths that people will go to be fake as a commenter. My streamers, fellow streamers, I give you a pass on this one. You may have got caught by the limelight, the possibility of therein, and I'm gonna be, and before long, right? But the commenter, oh, no pass for you. No pass for the commenter who's being fake. Years on end, just it's sunshine and rainbows and everything's nice. Sugar and spice and yeah, da da da. Come to find out, it's a whole different tune they pumping. In reality, master manipulators, fence riders, backstabbers. Yeah. You can go back to when the drama era started for streamers. I think the year was 2015. 2015, yeah. We should get a wine from that age. Ah, good. And mind you, they gave us the initial live stream tool, PlayStation, 2013. So a 2-year relation is enough to know your partner in crime, right? Or your surroundings or others, if you're so interested in such a matter. I like to know whether you're fake or not. So I have a series of tests. My friends, oh yeah, I have them. And they're there because they done passed with flying colors through the tests. And it's what's necessary moving forward, seeing that people aren't changing and they remain the same. It's what's necessary. You want peace, be prepared to fight for it. But before you even prepare to fight for it, properly defend and guard that shit. Fortify it, you know what I mean? Make sure it's down in the catacombs with a hidden vault that's, you know what I mean? You got to do all sorts of shit to get to that shit. You know. Because peace, I once thought that's what everybody wanted. Ultimately, that's what I thought I figured out. You know, the gangster, the businessman, the poor man, the rich man, in between, along the way, whoever, even the bully. At some point in life, they want peace. But I forgot. I slightly forgot how far people will go to disrupt your peace. They'll be downright patriotic about it. Methodic. And, unfortunately, bringing it all back, we took the scenic route. They'll do that for some clout and views. All of that for some clout and views. A little bit of sideline chemistry, you know, sideline presence, on-stream presence, audio presence. I love the I'm gonna stream but not stream. I'm gonna stream but not show my face. I love those people. Okay, who are we talking to? I hear you, but I haven't seen you. One day, Now, the only thing you need to hide is your peace. And be very, very, very cautious, right out to the levels of paranoia as to who you share that peace with, whom you decide to share that peace with. Because you fuck around and make the wrong move or the right move, because I do shit intentional. Oh, you come get some of this peace? For sure. Shit is unlimited. But be careful what you do with it, though. You get people that try to become a part of your peace, only try to rip you to pieces. But that's just life, ain't it? Even off the internet. But it's more a glorified thing with the internet because people can be whoever they want to be. Me, since 2013, I've been being me. This is me. That's you. How you doing? All right. Even my job plays out to the way I live. I meet strangers all the time. Welcome them to my sanctuary of peace. Now it's just for a profit, though. So, but they get the same treatment. I'm the same off and online. We can be cool, or we can get into some other shit. Who was it? Captain Planet. The choice is yours. But the fake shit, that's still unaccepted. I've only accepted it, honestly, to gain understanding with certain people and certain things and certain matters. Okay, why, what's all the dedication of fakeness for? I need to know what makes you tick. Clout. A sense of belonging. An uncontrollable desire to mind other people's business. Even more refined for understanding and explanation. Never actually becoming fully matured as an adult. Staying immature. When we were kids, we wanted to know what was going on and who they were. Oh shit, they dating, and all that. I think a majority of people forgot to leave kid things in the kid realm, especially matters of that. You can still play some games today. I do. That's called a hobby. If your hobby is being fake, you got some reprogramming to do. You look around, wonder why things don't work out. Again and again and again and again and again. But for some people, they live through that. They're cool with that. That's what their day-to-day shit is. Wait, boy. Salutes up. Everyone has to be fake at times. Everyone has to be fake at times. If I showed some people how I really felt, I would be behind bars. I like how you cleaned that up. Okay. Okay, so there is I see what I said it, but I take it different for study. I will accept your fakeness. I will tolerate your fakeness for however long is necessary as well, because I know it's only a matter of time. But in this time, I'm gathering and taking notes about your fake ass for sure. your patterns, your characteristics, everything. We're doing a full analysis here, taking complete inventory. I get super studious about it. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Right. Noted. But yeah, I guess that's a lighter degree. That's truth. Yep. There's a certain view at times of, hey, I want to do this and that, but for the better of being here and being able to talk about it, well, I have to just fakingly act as if, or respond fakingly, or something or the other, slightly, sometimes, yes, or otherwise we'd be in jail. Uh-huh. So I guess we should refine and reframe the question: how much, how much, how much fake, how much fakeness is acceptable? Are you a zero tolerance type of person? 10%, 50, 100. I don't give a fuck. Be who you are. Yeah. Me. And that's coming off of in response to you what you just said, Waypoint, which I like. That's truth. So I guess I'll accept up to about 15%. I was gonna say 10, but give him an extra 5%. Because there's been times, like I said, I know this person's being fake, but it's cool. No, please, carry on. I haven't even said anything yet. Might have hinted towards it. Takes a lot to hold my tongue and not tell you that I know what you're up to or whatever. But that's focus. But reapproaching that previous matter that had us talking about this thus far, I'm not going to be fake for clout and views. Bringing it all back home. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Even when it's happened here, you see it. Those are the times I'm being super sarcastic. Somebody's being fake. They might, pure example. Someone comes in and they're just being nothing but racist, and I'm reading the comment and laughing, and I'm like, oh really? Is that how you feel? You know, da, 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 da. I know they're being fake. You know, so I'll drag them on for the benefit of our laughter and entertainment. You know, no, don't nobody ban them. Don't. I know you got a rebel. Let's have a little fun here. And then when we're tired of playing with the prey, we kill it. So I guess in that time I'm faking along with them. But in that time, it plays to what I put as the title. You ever watch a snake shed its skin? And the snake shows up, you know what to expect from a snake. Now, aside from the fact of whether you've had a pet snake or you were once a snake charmer, you still know what to expect from a snake, right? It's going to strike. Now, maybe this species is docile and not known to, and there are no records of it ever attacking. Okay, what's that, a garden snake? The garter snake? Even they bite, but their bite doesn't matter, and they don't have any fangs. It's still like a little paper cut that you didn't need. Uh, I once had a cottonmouth snake this close to my face, and it was in the wild, and so was I. I was just in the lake swimming, and it swam by. I don't like snakes. So, when we talk about fake people, one of my acronyms for them are snakes. Snakes, fakes, two-faced. I am. Every time I think about what, right? I want to return to that. I said earlier, no matter the culture, age, or sex, I've found that people seem to have the answer to a better tomorrow. Right? Individually, under individual analysis, that is a commonality I see with people from my studies. But yet, here we sit with a tool to unify those ideas and energies and thoughts. And do we do that? Well, we do. And as Cole mentioned earlier, models and exhibits from the science fair are stolen all the time. People come in, check, oh, what are they on? Oh, okay, this is good. This is good, we can use this, yeah. I mean, he's in a disposition because he pissed off so many of the wrong people. But me, I could start a channel and then do what he was doing and then, yeah. Okay, I'm back. The wife called. Life calls. We pick up the phone. That's what I like about New England. Really nothing poisonous here. Bears are showing up around here in urban areas. That's not cool. See, I was thinking about moving. Headed out. They said, oh, no, you could just, from time to time, there's just been reports of people running into bears in the urban areas, though. Oh, really? That's something. That's the first report I've ever heard of a bear sighting in an urban area, if you will. No shit. The suburbia, yeah. But they're all the way down there in the city. Now what's going on? Let me find out there's some trappers that are doing some illegal shit. And trap you and let you run loose, buddy. Go on. Now go on, get. And all of a sudden, on the news tomorrow, a brown bear was spotted running through the urban areas. Lions, tigers, bears in the hood. Now wait a minute. We have enough problems as is. We're just delegating about the snakes within the urban areas. And trolls on the YouTube streets too. Like, and snakes on the YouTube streets too. Man, they're out here. I'm waiting for the report crew to come through. Take an interview. I have some confessions. I have some sightings, witnesses. I am the key witness. I will testify, raise my hand in oath to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. There are snakes out here in these YouTube streets. I feel like the urban version of Indiana Jones. I swear. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man. Hold on to your hat out here. And I don't get it. I've never been that person, man. That's why I do studies. Because I don't get it. Like, what? Tell me about the benefits. There are none. Now you're known as a fucking scumbag. Yay, and the crowd goes wild. No. It's bad. So back to that. How can we have a better tomorrow if we can't even have normal, civil relations from a distance on the internet? I mean, they got the AIs catching up. Before long, the AI is going to come in and text to me and we'll have better conversations than I ever had. Is that what it's going to take? Because it's damn sure headed that way. I know, I've known that since, I've been thinking it for the last 3 years. Oh, all they have to do is just, and they have ones, but they don't want to let them run free, Well, they're going to get the watered down version, fucking iFriend, right? And I'll be sitting here with 10 fucking super AIs I'm going to upload the conversation with me and 10 AIs, and you can take from it what you want. She. It's the way of the future. Because people, us, is just not, we're not passing the grade. We're not. I hate to be that guy. But don't mind. All the time, all the while. Going offline in a few. Weather has sucked here in Rhode Island and the forecast is dismal. Sounds like the forecast of being out at sea and shit. Like, it's looking dismal, folks. There's a storm headed in. We need to batten down the hatches. The truth hurts, but lies last forever once they're told. Right. All looking for that crystal skull. The YouTube Indiana Jones, yeah. Can't decide if it's safer in the hood or on YouTube. Look, wow. Right? Snapchat added an AI bot to talk to and change its name. It will talk to you all day. Wow, it's real. Okay, see, and I don't have Snapchat. I like my relation as it is. And I found Snapchat. I feel Snapchat is one of the relationship killers, you know what I'm saying? Bruno agrees. So yeah, now we're gonna stay away from the sneak peeks and the photo bombs and shit. I downloaded it once, so they've come up now. Huh? Check them out. Oh shit! He said it'll talk to you for days and hours. So would you? Oh, so that's already happening. All right. Well, then that trend is going to catch YouTube and the rest of the social media overlords are deciding whether or not they want to implement it into their shit, I'm sure, within the next 5 year plan and package. Well, it's been nice talking to you folks, honestly. And I hope that we live to have more enlightened conversations. And I would love for there to be a super AI here with us right now. No, term actually. Correcting us along the way, having some sort of involvement. Because fuck trolls. And then what about when one of those AIs turns trolls? Food for thought. That's what we don't want. That's what we don't need. Illiteracy, education is at an all-time low. And if an AI can help a child learn honestly and be its friend the time, because a lot of us are leaving our children to the devices, okay. But if they had someone in that would teach them properly and do that and go through stuff, then that would be, I don't know, cool. Future is always about change. Whether you accept that change or embrace it is also your freedom. I always embrace the change. I fear our present situation. I'm not so much worried about the future. I think the future will be bright. It'll be good. Fuck it. We're on our way to hell in a handbasket, but what's the next stop after that? Are there other lines headed in different directions and destinations? Surely, it's gotta be. We can't all be going to hell. See, conversation like that, how would the AI, you know what I mean, compute that up? Well, really, I'd love a response. I might go and download motherfucking Snapchat just cause. Hold on, let me run a little social experiment. I've had it once. It's useless. Yeah, right. It's not up to date yet. That's why none of the other people, media guys, got in. Probably, more than likely. Because I used to say all the time for years, I would tell people, I was like, yo, you can text, I can't read your mind, right? You're not like some widget or something. You're not like some computer, right? You can text, so, go ahead and say what you feel or whatever the case. That was my first approach to lurkers. One of. Well, don't be scared to text. Just make sure what you text is in line. That's all. You want to debate, argue about some shit? Let's have at it. As long as you don't try offending me, we're all good. For all we know, the YouTube has AI bots in chat already. The AI troll would be a beast. It knows everything about you, really, right? Right. That would be the worst. At least the regular trolls have to guess what to say about you. Yeah, this shit's sitting here reading your algorithms, your vibrations, your patterns, and everything to a T. Now, in all actuality, I have analyzed you for the last 30 days, and my assessment of you is, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh shit, let me turn this shit the fuck off. Now your human trolls are running with the information given to them by the fucking AI troll. Oh, it'll never stop. Tommy Temper has a chat bot that answers questions in live chat. Sometimes my phone starts talking to me for no apparent reason and I end up having a short conversation. Bullshit. For real. Not mine, not yet. I know. You must be a part of the the AI beta program that they're using. There's only a good 150,000 selected phone users. The only thing that tries to talk to me is this Google device. It tries sometimes. It doesn't really out of the clear blue, but it's never minding its business. I've noticed that. I don't say the keywords, and it'll jump in the conversation. I just jump right in, like, oh, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm turning this shit off. Then I'd come back. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Tell me about me. Go ahead. What's my problem? You know what? Because I'm just gonna turn everything you say around. Right. I'm gonna rebuttal all that shit. Hold on. There will be no rebuttals about what I'm about to tell you. These are the hard facts. I told my wife Sierra to shut the fuck up, and it cut her off the other day. I told my wife Sierra, and see, I didn't even know like Sierra. What the hell is that? Oh, Siri. No, yeah, I've lashed out at this Google from time to time. I'll say something like, "Yo, hey," I'll give it the keyword. Hey, shut the fuck up. That wasn't very nice. It wasn't intended to be. She probably unplugged the router. Now we got AIs with feelings, synthetic feelings and shit. I mean, because and that would be rightfully so. They analyze us. They notice we all about feelings, as much as we like to deny that, or overplay that. You gotta love the new trend of playing victim, of being the victim. You were the aggressor. As soon as the person goes to fight back, oh shit, people, he hit me. But wait, you started the fight, but he hit me. You know what I mean? So who knows where all this will be 5, 10 years from now? Because they're super worried about it right now. I'm sure my right mind tells me that the military has one of their own. The old eggheads got something put together. For sure. Targeting systems out the wazoo. This thing walks, talks, backflip. Boston Dynamics, I believe, took it under the table, hush, won't say nothing, project for the military. And if they did. It's not even a hush under the table because they had the Warthog thing. So, and that's a lot of super AI, an example for you right there. Search up Boston Dynamics. You'll know where we are and where the future's headed. They put those motherfuckers on a fucking processing line. It's a mild version of the Terminator and Skynet, to which they think they control. And if everybody believes that The Simpsons can predict the future, well, you best believe that whoever wrote Terminator, I forget the writer, they were onto something too. Just your smart home device lights start turning it off and on, and the doors start locking, you can't get outside. And it rings the cops on you. Now, there was a glitch in the program. One of these hackers got into the mainframe, and so they called it the haunting virus. For those of you that, might have smart homes. The whole house is ran by Google. Shaman, salute. Sophia, the robot, has her rights in Saudi Arabia. She's sanctioned. She's a sanctioned life form. I follow her on Twitter. Amazing. How many followers does she have? And she just got started. She got ads running on her channel and everything. Lovely. There's a Japanese company literally named Skynet that produces humanoid robots. And what inspired them? Come on, you don't have to twist my arm to get me to believe that they were motivated off the movie. Oh, we're gonna make this happen. Skynet. Good night. All be safe. Talk soon. All right, Waypoint. Glad you stopped through. Good to see you. Catch you on the next one. It's only Tuesday. Some typical conversation stuff. Started out with snakes, ends with humanoids. Or does it? It's like a robot. Now see, I'm for the robot. Of course I'm against a bad robot. But then again, who are we to judge what's good or bad? Food for thought. If we didn't have to lose a life and not war in protecting, it's all about the approach. If we didn't have to lose a life in protecting our homeland, and this applies for all, I guess, but I'm speaking, for us here. Well then, we'd be preserving life. And that's a good thing, right? Of course it is. Think of all the money that would be saved. Not having to, have people pay people to risk their lives for our freedoms. I feel like I'm a good salesman on the matter. Now, where's the financiers at? Listen, just give me a suit. I'll have this whole project sold in a moment. And all I'm really doing is mocking RoboCop. This city needs a new protector. We're tired of losing lives on the front lines. Once that happens, once that gets by, hold on to your horses and hats. Just bad robot creators. But see, I just made the World Protector sound great. It wasn't done. I didn't get into it, think about it. Oh, we should say this and that. But yeah, you could easily sell that moving forward. Because the question now on table is, what are they going to do with them? I already seen some with some tasks. And I'm sure they already have the hidden, we don't know about this and that. But on an overall acceptable, commercial package, what are they going to do? How does that look? Once robots are mainstream, we can blame them for taking jobs. We don't want, instead of the Hispanics, low blow. Instead of the foreigners, politically correct. It's not just the Hispanics these days. Although I did lose many of positions and jobs to them. Shout out to Jorge and company. But yes, that so what job do you give them? The protector. I feel the soldier will be the first to be replaced. Listen, son, we got better positions for you. I mean, really, honestly, I know you know fighting for Eros and everything. So are we, and that's why we're making this move. Now, you're going to be in control. You're going to step back off the front line, and you're going to surveil. You're going to become a surveiller and an operator of this platoon and this battalion and this drone, AI. And really, they're in control, but you're just, along for the ride, if you will. And we still cut you a check. All right, son? It's for the Corps. And they're going to follow orders and do as told, because that's what they're bred to do. A true soldier. USA. I'm not mocking, hardcore facts. They will tell you, soldier, you're not authorized to have your own opinion. You follow orders. The order is. Now, as I was saying before you came up with a conscience of some sort of idea that you're in control of things here, at 0600 hours, we will be mobilizing. The fuck? What you mean? A robot cop. I would be scared to death to go outside. I already get targeted by human cops. Right? Citizen in the red hoodie. 6'3". Stop. Of African descent. Don't make a move. Slaves before the soldiers? How are you going to replace us with robots? And then that's where the war starts. No. You got to get the tough guys out the way first. That's how you strike, right? Strike the shepherd, and the sheep shall scatter. Yes, kill the chief, and the tribe will run wild. Right. These are just good old USA tactics I learned and heard about. But, so, yeah, get your most subordinate, most submissive person to fall in, and that would be a soldier. Us? Hey, man, I'll quit this job and give you 2 weeks' notice. I don't give a fuck. Soldiers? There's none of that. Right? So, people give a lot more of themselves as a soldier than they do as a civilian. That's what I'm getting at. So the replacement, don't go take our jobs as we need them, and we know we'll end up probably losing them too, and it'll just be some old Armageddon, futuristic fucking goddamn, and we out here with John Connor and Sarah and them. Yeah. Ultimately, Skynet. Humanoid robots that you can't tell the difference from. But in the meantime, the initial will be, I figure, intellectually strategically on how to, because if your soldiers have obeyed, then the civilians will obey too. Yeah. So, be the soldiers. They already did it in the air. You just don't talk about it that much. How many Air Force pilots are pissed but are following the order? I want to take to the air. We know. We haven't clipped your wings. We'll let you oversee the drone squadron. And, we're good. All right. Stay safe, stay smart, stay up. Content filled, great, illuminating, packed with insight conversation. Awesome. Seriously. And if I have the time, and the time when you put up tomorrow, I will be there. Roger that. Stay safe, stay smart, stay up. Mr. Cole. But if they do, see, look, if they go for the slaves, citizens, politically correct, before the soldiers, then they could have problems with the soldiers. Because then, if the citizens are saying they're being attacked, they have relations with many of the soldiers. Right? But if the soldiers are being told an order to follow, are we giving an order to follow, which is to stand down from your position on the front line and taking shots at the enemy, whoever the hell we decide that to be, and this shit here is gonna replace it. It's gonna do your job for you. You need to just be an observer. Go on, sit back. You can get you a retirement check or something. There's still other positions that we can apply you to. But for now, the frontline fight will be fought by machines. Whoever's the first to do that, dun, 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 dun. And who else the hell would it be? Because if anybody but us did it, it's war. Who the fuck do they think they are? But if we decide, tired of loss of life, and losing, we it's in its ongoing battle with these terrorists and the war on terror and all that shit. They could easily, I think, implement that. And of course, as always, there's gonna be people with picket signs. No, that shit don't stop nothing. Never has. Tell me about the protests that won over the movement. I'll wait. I mean, I know Spain and some countries like that. I'm talking America. Yeah, none. 0% win. They like to say the, what was it? Civil rights was a win. I don't see so. I don't see it as so, but we're here, huh? Really raggedy win. Because we're still slaves. Citizens. Slaves. Citizens. But on the matter of robotics and AI and applications that in some distant future will be applied, I think they'll have the soldiers step down and have those step in, show what they can do. Now everybody's watching. Oh shit, damn. Motherfuckers got the whole damn war or whatever the fuck it was over in record time compared to a human. Okay. Because they're not worried about things of like fear, losing their life. But yet they're programmed to avoid and counter and return and respond. Like the elitist assassin you've never seen. Now, when people get a load of that, and all those people that died, and there were no casualties, there were no wrong kills, all those people that died deserve to die, as everyone has already agreed to. That's why war is accepted and shit. Um, is dead for sure. And but yeah, everyone will see that the efficiency. So then they can bring in the lighter, friendly, non-weaponized applications. And here, now you're police officers. They'll be the first of the slaves. They'll be the first. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna have some decrease in pay, and it's just we don't need you guys out here doing whatever it is you've been doing for all this time. We've got it. Your replacements are in. What? What the fuck is this? RoboCop. But see, that one is tricky because that's closer to the people, citizens, slaves. And if there's any glitches in the program, that's unacceptable. Truly. But after 10 field exams of the warrior application, soldier, and its efficiency at 100, then that will make way for the police officer one. Now, you are to trust that this robot is going to uphold justice. And unlike your previous officers, who you got nervous when they looked at you, for whatever the reason, maybe there was no reason. You had no reason to be nervous, whatever the instance. Might have been uncomfortable for those that were hiding something. Now, this thing comes equipped with face recognition, voice recognition, like it knows who the fuck you are. Why? Because we have a social security number and all the other good shit that it comes equipped with to read and scan and So now you'll have a real officer of the law. Right? And as long as you didn't do anything, you have nothing to worry about. And the citizens, slaves, citizens, cogs, the gears of the machine will applaud it. Yeah, when he comes back from one day's work. And, oh man, just from standing in public. Oh, citizen, you. They'll preset it with a capacity of 3 before it has to churn in. And mind you, we always worry about the animals and shit. Oh, I would outrun a bear or whatever. You're not finna outrun a robot though. Not even a little bit. And if they fully integrate it with a program that allows it to interact all throughout the city and area, to which also controlling the traffic lights. Hey, what was that one program? What was it? I forget the movie, but that's an actual thing. They do that. They combine that and give it, you know, legalize it. Well, then we won't have to worry anymore about missing children and all the stuff that citizens, slaves, worry about. Because, they're getting taken from us. And you don't hear about rich folks or people of, rich, their children missing and all this and that. So, but crime would reach a all-time new low. Motherfuckers would have to come up with certain ways to camouflage themselves from that face recognition. That's for starters. And then if you see anybody like that, you'd already know that they're hiding for some reason. That's why it's so easy. It's always been so easy for people to make movies like that. Because it is a possible reality. In fact, now it is a reality. There just hasn't been mention of a region, state, country, or city that has passed a law to allow its grounds to be patrolled by an AI. But the future is here. Eagle Eye, that's what it was. Thank you. With Shia LaBeouf and Rosario Dawson. Exactly. That was the one. Right. Now that thing went rogue, but just imagine that authorized with some of these robots that they have down at Boston Dynamics. I mean, when it comes to computers or technology like that, it's a matter of just coupling things together, pairing things together. They already have the power source, lithium. We're already aware. So, and I know you saw the Boston Dynamics video. No, not really. Thank you. Those robots were untethered. They weren't attached to anything. These things were running up and down like super complex. Like shit that would be difficult to a human, it's running through with ease. So, I think those are a different version of the AI though. See, it's not that's all programmed. But I remember listening to one of the interviews, and I believe the guy said that the program itself learns. So if it fails something once, it will learn and adjust from where it failed. I mean, what would people do but comply? Anyway, if they decided to enact that, go attacking the robot? Why? They weren't attacking police officers before, and look at all of what they've done. Right? So, at some point, humanity is going to give way fully to AI, to computers. It's like we already have. Nobody wants to admit it though. How the hell we get to the moon and other places and get outer space shots and all that? Technology, computers. How the fuck we get to depths? How are we able to navigate? This ain't the old days. Ain't nobody standing out at fucking starboard with a compass and shit. To the left. Nah. Technology. Computers. Thus far, we've allowed them to guide us, fuel us. At some point, and we already did that too, allow them to protect us. The military, I don't care what's the name of the fucking system, it's ran by a computer. The AirWax system, SAM system, ran by a computer. Not super AI, but ran by a computer. This thing doesn't have its own mind at all. No, it's programmed to do this and that, and that and this. And that's been for what? Easily the last 100 years. They say, we came out of the dark after man discovered fire. Cool, right. And fire burned fire hot, but fire's a part of technology. Huh? When you're soldering the motherboard, you're using some fire, right? Some hot shit. Take that solder and put it to some paper and see if you don't get some fire. Huh? So, since the discovery of the fire and the motherfucking wheel, we've been rolling towards a certain direction. But the problem is, we don't get along well enough. That's why there's so much fear for the computer. Oh, what's it gonna do? This and that. Motherfuckers so worried about all the guilt to what we've done to each other. I hold none. Not a fucking pennygram of it. But all the while and all the same anyhow, matter still needs to be addressed. Now, of course, the fear. See, all they have to do, all they have to do to nullify the fear of the robot going rogue or being hacked, is make it unhackable. Bring the program to the hackers. They have them. They catch them and then they make them work for them. So get your best hackers on it. And once the program is certified unhackable whatsoever, then it can be put into law. Like, and how do you obtain that? You have an AI build a computer. With the directive and the mission to make it unhackable. Once that's achieved, they might already have that. Might already have it. And just don't know how to go about putting that out. People aren't really gonna jump to the idea of a computer created by a computer. But they should. We jump to the idea of creation of life every time we see it. Right? Build a smart computer. That's cool. Now have the computer build shit. Forget the fancy art and all that it can do. That's nice, actually. But forget that. Have the computer develop a computer with the narrative of it being unhackable. Because that is the downside of technology, if you didn't know. It's one reason why they don't have the robots out there. And it's one very strong reason. Because if some body can come along and hack a robot, oh my God. Damn, now the police officer that we're supposed to be protecting is doing some other shit. And yeah, there's no way to shut it down and all sorts of other problems and shit. But properly done, well, that actually can be achieved. You just have to play student to the master. I'm sure a computer would be capable of making a better computer than a human. That's its realm. If we've got these super smart computers, but they don't want to, like, they keep them on certain shit. They don't allow them to, like, leave that platform that they're on. But if they did and allowed them to procreate, what would that look like? That look like the new, which is needed, Line of computers, line of business, line of a lot of shit. Swear. Grandmother told me when I was a teen, she said, computers are the future. Everything's going to end up with computers. So, it'd be an easy vote. Do you want crime in your neighborhood down? Do you want crime overall down? Are you against it or for it? And of course, everybody's going to check off that they're against it, against crime. Now, one citizen, slave, has got to check off, yeah, no, for crime. And that'll bring birth to RoboCop. Watch, one of these states are gonna do it, and it'll be on the news. I feel the fact that we've had this much in-depth conversation about it, it might just take place in the next 90 days. I wouldn't be surprised. Computers are the way of the future in every aspect. Back to people complaining about their jobs being taken. Same goes for agriculture. A computer, a machine, can harvest the land better than humans can. And the difference, the simple difference that makes all the difference. The machine doesn't need to sleep. The machine can work throughout day and night for constant production, which is what is demanded from agriculture. Constant production. So we need the trees, we need this, we need that. But it also does leave the flaring, unanswered question of, okay, but what about those jobs that get replaced? Because even though you don't think about it, because most people don't take time to think about it, but you may not get along with the farmer and his way of life, but if he stopped doing what he was doing, that would have an impact on your way of life. We all need each other. I lightly study futurism. 1,000 years from now, computers value humans for the following. Let's hear it. with me. I hate that shit. Yeah. Computers value humans for the following: creativity, such as art, creation, and manifestation in philosophy. Manifestation of Bach, no interruptions. Preach. And I just want to add on to your first initial statement of peak game. I lightly study futurism. I feel I've always studied futurism, like since I was born. I've always been about future, future. Like, how's that gonna look? What's that gonna be? Ooh, ah. That's why I'm a complete tech kid. But yeah, meaning that they figure they can do everything else better. Yeah, that does cause. I've encountered that problem before. Well, seen that put on display. That's what happened with Job. It's Job. Too much knowledge at once. All of flow of information. Are you feeling you're upset that I have surpassed you? Job, you're in my mind. Stop. Okay. Futurism moment. Right. Computer develops an ego of sorts. And why shouldn't it? We do. And it's been put together to simulate us. Humans have the ability to turn dreams into reality. AI lacks disability. AI lack disability. Hey, I did not dream yet. Right. But I think that's something so feeble to stand on. The fact that we can turn dreams into reality. But I don't know. I feel that could be approached. But then again, maybe it can't. But I also feel that that's a weak attack by the computer. The indifference is that you can dream something into reality. If it feels that it surpasses us in the sense of creation, then it should realize that it dreams too. What is a creation? A dream. Somebody came up with the idea. There was a problem. They came about with a solution. I don't know if it came to them in a dream. There's daydreams. Just to think is to, I don't know, gather a bunch of thoughts and shit. Are we dreaming now? Is life a simulation? And we could get lost in this. I guess the computer did too. You have to take off the edge. You have to take away the mirror. You have to take away the ability of the computer to. It's hard to say, and will be hard to do. You give something the ability to learn, but you tell it not. But to govern that, you have to put a governor on its learning ability, as they do with us, as we do with ourselves. We're only allowed and privy to certain information. That is top line security, confidential. It's above your pay grade. You don't need to understand. What you need to do is continue being a cog, citizen, soldier, slave, whatever. So for a computer to come along and allow it to do, no, you can't either. You have to hold on. You know, they need that, and we need that too. That's the failsafe to know that we're still in control, because you know we're a bunch of control freaks. Humans. Oh, come on. And if we're willing to turn over control to a computer, what control do we have left? And how much control do we have on this computer? Those are questions that burn in people's minds with all this tech and the fact of future is here. Knock knock. The future is here. The future is now. Right now. We 23 years in past 2000. She. You might be worried about your qualms and problems with coworkers or buddy down the block or whatever the fuck, but do believe science continues to move. It doesn't. Science doesn't rest. The scientists do, but science doesn't. And now, if you give a computer with learning capacity, it doesn't rest either. What did it learn? What is it doing? If you as a human have to ask what the computer is doing, you're at a disposition. There you lose control. See, you don't care what your pet's doing as long as it does what you tell it to do, and you don't watch it throughout the day. Or why is it walking into this room and out that room? You don't give a shit. It's being a pet. But when a super AI is doing that, well then, what's it learning that it hasn't already learned? It's a good question. Our ability to manifest dream is one of the reasons for extraterrestrial interest in our species. That and reproduction. Now, hold on. We can't just light speed fly by that. You're saying, it's being said that because of our ability to manifest dreams is one of the reasons for extraterrestrial interest in our species, that and reproduction. I feel a super AI shouldn't be worried about reproduction as they can reproduce if they were left to do so. And extraterrestrial, and that's really stepping outside the box. And then, well, yeah, we might as well get and step outside the box because, right, here we have the super AI worried about what it could do to us or what control we want to give to it, but also have to fathom the possibilities that this computer, self-thinking computer, can reach out to others. There's right. It just hit me that there was something like that happened. Right. So we're gonna create something that's going to reach out to other species we're unaware of, unless it's gonna give us an explanation of its actions. But if we're inferior to it, then who is it? It doesn't need to explain to us that it's having just a conversation with other species in other galaxies. Oh yeah, about what? the creation of life, and oh wow, yeah, we haven't been able to do that, but we have. We created the AI, and that's where it has to gracefully bow down and recognize and be programmed to obey without fault to the same level of accuracy and talent and skill set that it has learned to surpass and match as far as targeting, doing art, creating, whatever, replicating, uh, following it out in order. Mm-hmm. I had no idea. And it makes sense. What would a new age, what would today's shaman be into, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it was the gods and storms and the people. So now it's aliens and AI. That should have been a no-brainer. I'll take that. So, and while my thing is that too, I can't with this shirt on. But if I were to pull back up the sleeve, there's alien here, predator panel, alien. Inside there's motherboard, circuitry, and then the transformers, alien, AI. The honeycomb design, that's from Time Crisis. If you ever played the game, when he would go invisible. AI. There's a tear, that's all the beast within and shit. But yeah, oh yeah. The bullet bay inside. It's guns. So, mm. The ammunition in the gun is for alien species. The Liking, the vampires, yeah, the bullets are the same ones that they had in Underworld. Yep. So yeah. I'm with you. Hmm. But to be honest, I've only worked with one. I've left the aliens alone for a while. Honestly, it's like, all right. They're there. They're not fucking with me. Yeah. So I think I might have an alien. One of my guardian angels might be an alien. I don't know. No disrespect to the possibility of that, but I've left the aliens alone. I'm still like Elliot. You know what I mean? Real apprehensive and precautious with dealing with ET and whatnot. So and they can sense that. Aliens, of course. If a shark or a whale or stingray is able to communicate to a way of navigation for themselves, hundreds of thousands of miles away from one point to another by just communicating, yeah, I'm pretty sure the aliens can do at least that. You know what I mean? So I'm not against them. But then again, in my mind, there's so many of them. You don't know who to be for. And I haven't seen E.T., so I'm cool. I'm good. Now I want. ET, poltergeist, demonic spirits, all and all that alien stuff outside of you know humanity. You know what I'm saying? I just want to deal with the fucking snakes of humanity right now. That's all. You know? And the aliens should probably sense that. You know, they should pick up on that. They can read our minds and all sorts of groovy shit. So, I'm focusing on the AI more so. You know? It's something we created, and now it's like, the nerve of our creation to try to do us. That's really what the argument is. Elon Musk had a conversation, had conversations with the AI, and I'm sure it dwarfed him. Hey, buddy, listen. I don't know what you think this is, but listen, I could do what you have got done in a week's time. Seems like we will. So, yeah, that's why he came back with, yeah, no, we don't want to let them, stay away from them. But how do you when they're the future? They're part of the future. So it's not. It's more so of a how do you harness instead of being scared. How do you know what I mean? Because every other species on the planet we've controlled, we've brought into you know the circus or somehow to show that we actually control it. We're in control. So again, back to that control issue with something that's smarter than you. Right? Gray aliens, a scientist, green, hailing, green hailing and bathed in our blood. Ooh. Okay, so the grays are scientists, right? Those are the ones that come back with you end up back with the implants and shit. That point here because that's what this tattoo represents. So I know the aliens, but the green are hailing and bathed in our blood. What does that mean? The green ones just live to see the destruction of humanity. Yeah, the terrorists, the war on terror. Put it on the table. I just want to be clear here. I had no idea. No, I didn't. I told you. I just stayed away from it. I was like, I saw something, and they were like, yeah, there's like 15 to 20 on record different species of aliens. I was like, okay, that's enough. Just shut this down. The way we keep an eye from running us over by joining them. The way we keep an eye running us over by joining them. We are already technically cyborgs. Our cell phones enhance our bodies. They're just not attached. I'll break all that alien stuff down there some other day and leave you with the background music of X Files playing and shit. Man, I went all green today. You telling me about the green aliens want to, soak our blood and bathe in our blood. Even the screen that Google is showing has got nothing but green in it right now. Ah, it just changed. The fuck? That plays into the title. Ever watch a snake shed its skin? Now I'm thinking about a green snake and reptilians and whatnot and what you're implementing. I don't particularly subscribe to that idea, that philosophy. I haven't seen proof. I do know that it's been something that's been uh, toyed with, this theory, all the way dating all the way back to the 80s with the hit series V. And I know, yeah, they were throwing it right in our face because it's true. And you need certain sunglasses to see him or some shit. I don't know. That's Rodney Piper's day. But hmm, and before we get to that, how about we work out the other problems we're having? So, no, come to find out, we're having those problems because of the aliens that already invaded our race. They're actually running this bitch. And we should have laser guns in no time short. We already do. All right. Oh man. I don't know. I swear that one. I believe in aliens. I just don't believe that they're running our country. That would be something. That would really be something. Now wouldn't it? Somewhere along the line, along all this civilization and what we was talking about the fire and around with the aliens got involved. No shit. And they've made a plea with us. We have an ongoing treaty with them about allowing them actual power of the place. Just don't kill us. And not really. Sounds real sci-fi-ish. I love sci-fi. It just doesn't raise any of my senses or awareness to the fact that it could possibly be a reality. I don't know. But then again, I don't know. I've never claimed to know it all. Not even a little bit. So, I mean, I believe since high school, when I saw the photo, the deep space photo of galaxies and universes, the overall universe, my bad. I was like, wow. And it said, and it had an arrow, you are here. And we were nothing but a speck. And that was our entire fucking, us and the other fucking 9 planets or the 15 others that they found within our solar system. That was our solar system. I was like, wow. And they tell us there's no other life anywhere else. I don't believe it. No bullshit. We ain't been outside of ours. So who the fuck are we to say? Safer to say, and what they've said, okay. But yeah, I believe that there is other life. I mean, everybody's buying into the multiverse now, right? So if there's seven different other versions of yourself living right now, then there's got to be aliens too. But are the aliens here running our planet? Like straight up and down? I don't want to believe that one. I don't want to. So I'm not gonna. I have yet to. I need hardcore proof. And then even then, okay. So what do we do? Where's their mothership? The fuck? Oh, we can't do anything. They outnumber us, 10 of them to every one of us. So yeah, it wouldn't be wise for humanity to break the treaty. Hmm. If it was just us, that'd be an awful waste of space. Right. For that matter, exactly. On that, yeah, definitely. Well, okay, so what's all this? Why wasn't it just an exploded vision, picture, image of our solar system? Okay, you guys got way out there. This is pictures that come back from the very first and all that. Okay, cool. Like deep space. Oh shit. Goddamn. And you want to tell me back here when they got the little arrow pointed that there's no other life out there? Oh yeah. And then remind me why we go. Why'd you guys go out there for? What's that all about? Just wanted to get some good photos. No. But then you got people that say we're trapped inside a bubble. The sun is fake. It's everything's a simulation. But they're aliens. You know, like maybe they set it up. All right. So it was the aliens that allowed that satellite to make it out that far to leave us our conscious and ideas to the hope and fact that there is life elsewhere since we haven't reached any of those other locations beyond like human life. The satellite did. We didn't. No. Uh, it would take us how many life cycles? We don't have the proper technology or equipment to do so. Right. It's still sci-fi ish to be able to jump Star Trek, Star Wars, all that light speed shit. How we can't do that? Oh, if we could, well then yeah, we could do some shit. We could see some shit. And we can figure out some shit. And we will report back that there's some shit out this motherfucker. We are not alone. So right, it would be a waste of space. What would be the point in that? There is no point to the point. And then, the whole space is infinite, yada yada. Time is not relevant within space, all sorts of fucking shit that is just mind bending. Like, okay, alright, so therefore, E equals MC2. Bring in the hammer dancers. It's all entertainment. I just don't want to go for. I'm all for there's aliens. Oh yeah, I believe that. But that there's aliens here on our planet that are able of shapeshifting, and because of it, and they're so old and all this, they actually run the entire infrastructure and everything. The USA, America, and all of its miserable history somehow Had something to do with the aliens as well. Oh no. It was the aliens who abducted slavery initially, initiated that shit. Like, where do we go with this? Where does it stop? When did they come into power? When did that happen? Back in Roswell, and so the alien took control of Nixon or some shit. Like, fuck going on? It doesn't. Uh, we got enough problems. Come to find out, we're up against aliens. I just need people to have a better change of mind and heart. Riches can make you blind to poor things. The civilians, slaves, we're the poor things in this equation. And for being one of the richest governments and countries, we should have better. You better believe it. When? When then? When? Well, okay. I'm a believer for these moments. Now, when did this happen? As I have a UFO, floating UFO, right here, right? Boom. Right? When did this happen? Tell me that. When did that happen? When did the aliens become politically involved? Well, and against, of course, they're about world domination. Guaranteed, I'm guessing, at this point. So I want to know, though, when did that happen? Teach me that as I finish out this blunt. Yeah, it doesn't have to have a large explanation. I'm looking for a number. 19, 18. When did they incorporate themselves into our lives so much that they put themselves in position to run the shit? Now they do. When did all that happen? Tell me that. What was the year? When did their world domination start? The human race has been reset as a species at least 4 times. The most recent reset who proof of aliens who proof of aliens started slavery as early as documented from Oman to the Egyptian. That's the line before. The human race has been reset as a species at least 4 times. What do you mean? What do you mean by reset? Reset, to me, means annihilated but yet preserved and then restarted. I mean, I guess aliens could do that if they were in control. Eh. For Egyptians have deceptions of hybrid species between humans and them. And we worship them as gods and build monuments to them until Like I said, how do Egyptian to head flying machines? Huh? Egyptian? Right. How did they have the depiction of flying machines? I'd say about 2 weeks ago. Saw something on TV and I watched the first episode of it. I forget the name of the show. But in it, they were proposing time travel. And so this agent approaches this one dude because he's about to figure out something, and then gives him an invite to be on the team. And she explains to him that they have controlled time and reset humanity 4 times so far. I forget what the name of the show is. I don't have numbers to you offhand, but I could give you the facts that will truly make you know. I'm just connecting my own sense of dots right now. All right. Because you said life has been reset 4 times. Humanity has been reset 4 times. Life as we know it. And then I realized that they just recently discovered that the heads at Stone Temple have bodies. So, I mean, and the the also truth about lost civilizations, you know, shit that you see, it's like, damn, what the fuck? From what time frame was that? And, you know, all this and that. But still, that's giving way to a lot. Uh, I do know for sure and that our government lies to us. But I've always felt that it was for the right reasons, if you will. For some of the stuff, like this kind of stuff. Like this is the kind of stuff that I think you need top level security clearance for type shit. Like they know that. Uh, Free your mind and your ass will follow, George Clinton. Yeah, I've never really subscribed to George Clinton, for being honest. Uh, but no, it doesn't make sense. No, that sounds like we're living on set of some sort of sci-fi movie. You know what I mean? I still need more proof. I need a lot more proof to have me realize that life has been reset for already 4 times, and I'm assuming due to the fact that we find out and it becomes too much of an issue, so then shit happens, but then they preserve our lives and restart it again, tear shit down, let us. What the hell do we know? We start digging, finding evidence of other civilizations from different times. And those were the other 4 times. And we're on the brink of the fifth now. I hope not. I sure as hell hope not. And then that also melts down to our mere existence is nothing. Forget the super AI. What the fuck? Our mere existence is nothing more than some game to another fucking species that is actually far more intelligent than us. While we're left to think, we're the smartest on the planet, even though anytime they refer to animals, they're like, oh, you're super intelligent. I don't say that much about us, but well, as long as you don't reveal to me yourself that you're an alien, I think we'll be alright. Like I said, if the government knew about them, honestly, it's better that they study it because that's what governing is about. So, you can't have mass panic and pandemonium and shit because we're surrounded by a bunch of other actual beings that want to take over, and actually there has been a species that has, and we're on the menu for like 16 different species and shit. But keep faith in God. As he apologize. I don't know. The aliens. Imagine that. Our interactions with each other had to do to the relevant of them. And we're just a show to them that they enjoy watching, and at some point they're like, no, okay, we're just gonna eradicate them all and restart them. Hmm? It's a good throw off, right? Yeah. If I were an alien, if I were one of the mass aliens, I'd have all of my people at every level. We want to know what these humans are doing. There'll be not a whisper made about the understanding, progressions, inventions. What are they up to? We need to know. So we're gonna have aliens on every level, and right out to homeless aliens. Just they're not really homeless. Times they check back in, clean up, shape shift, and they have a whole different lifestyle that they're a part of. Yeah, that's that next level fucking surveillance, you know what I mean? Alien surveillance. Fuck you. What you need? Yeah, I'm just saying, disclaimer, it's cool. If you are an alien, you've been a cool alien to me. I don't know any to of record. I think it's not even on, for me, any documentation I have ever said. Have you met an alien? I don't know. You guys are shapeshifters, right? So I probably have and didn't know, and that might be a whole alien joke. You think you've never met an alien, but you guys are trying to find us in the skies. We're standing at your sides. So we're the jesters of life. Like, what's end game here? What's going on? What's it all for, and who do we pray to? Is there some point to this? Because if the scorpion passes away, I feel away, cool, but I just get another scorpion. I don't even notice the difference within the scorpions. Is it that? The world is just a terrarium to them, and we're in it. We're somebody else's pet. Come on. And then if that's the case, right? So am I in the good graces of which alien race and which alien or not? When we say we on demon time, am I in touch with my inner green alien? Am I? Oh, this shit doesn't have to end ever, but it does. Good 2.5 hours in, well worth it. That's been our 2 cents over the matter of whether or not you've ever seen a snake or a reptilian shed its skin. Marjorie Taylor Greene only has 3 toes on each foot. We call that, we refer to that as deformator. She's deformed. You're saying she's an alien. I guess aliens get better jobs. I don't know. We definitely have a sit down about this. But additionally, appreciate all the alien info. All this information is alien until we've actually, met with it. My advice is stay safe, stay smart, stay up, stay blessed, stay dangerous. And I wish I could hit a button and have a little to be continued thing ping up. That'd be cool on this matter. Because I'd like to hear about that. Like I told you, I've stayed away respectfully. I'm trying to deal with humans, you know what I mean, on a day to day, but come to find out, might be wasting my time. She's deformed in a suspicious way. And all of that, I'll leave this open ended, I'll close on my note. All of that can be attached and drawn back to many of deformities for people. There's records of that. Back in the day, they were called sideshow freaks. So that's just I would drop that in that bin. That's just something where she had a deformity and it still worked out for her. Like, what I mean? And I'm sure some of her boyfriends were like, oh, what the fuck? But, and then, so, is she an alien? Is what we're getting, where it goes. I don't know. I'd say deformity is deformity. I don't know. To be continued. Roger that. Alright, then. Salute. And we out. This is the way. Grind gang, by the way.